Okay, so we're going to help Laykyn learn to respect a boundary for the door, so that when people come in the door, he doesn't have excited urination, he doesn't jump up and spaz on the guest, and he doesn't run away. So what typically happens when somebody comes to our door is we rush the door. Because especially if our dog's barking, we feel embarrassed. We think that we're going to get there and that's going to stop it. What the dog interprets that as, whoever this jerk is that's outside is making things crazy. There we go. So you're just going to kind of just watch me. So I'm going to do casual. I'm not going to walk over excitedly.
You didn't ring the doorbell again. She's really bad at ringing the doorbell, that's for sure. There we go! Congrats, Lolly, you finally accomplished something in your life. I know, that's waiting 5 seconds.
There we go. So he turned around and kind of showed me his butt. It's kind of a little appeasement. So once he's across here, he's safe. Now I take one step backwards and I pause and I read the dog. If he sits, I can take multiple steps backwards at the same time. But typically I want to take one step, stop, read the dog, take another step, stop. When I get to the door, we have triggers. That sound precedes the door opening. So that's how he uses an advantage. He rushes the door when he hears that sound. So we want to break it down in individual steps, help him practice that, so he understands what I want. I want him to stay back there. So now when I go to open the door, again, it's important I keep my hips pointed this way. What a lot of people do is they go to answer the door, they turn their hips, the authority's going here, and he jumps up. So when I open it just a crack first. And if he crosses the threshold, I march towards him until he gets across. Lay down, that's even more subordinate. So now I can walk back. Hey, thanks for coming to your own home. We appreciate it. So now when I turn, if you can stay here for a sec, I'm keeping my hips open. So I'm not directly pointing at him, but if I'm pointing him completely away, he's going to run up. So this way, if I have a guest that comes over that's not a dog person, he's not allowed to interact with them. He's not allowed to interact with the guest until the guest crosses that threshold. So this way, if you have somebody who's just a delivering person, or you're taking stuff in and out, we don't have to worry about him running away from the door. He's got to stay behind the boundary on his own. Now, if the guest wants to come in, then he can't jump up. We're going to make sure, and then you're going to have to correct him if he wants to do those things. But this way, he's respecting the boundary himself. He's exhibiting self-control. You're communicating what you want in the way he understands and respects. And because we control this, no piddle. So basically, this is how we're going to answer the door. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up here in a second, and we're going to do it again. This time, somebody who lives here is going to be actually answering the door. We'll see if they can do the same thing that I just did.